So the Brazil-China summit that happened a week ago, where a lot of Brazilian executives went to China and had a very deep set of dialogues, but they also signed a ton of agreements on trade. And also in some of those cases, the trade being done in non-US dollar denominated currency is worth noting as being that if the US does continue to push for deglobalization, we can only leverage our side of those relationships. China will continue to make investments, continue to develop trade, and continue to develop really deep tie-ins with countries around the world from a resource perspective, from an economic perspective. And ultimately, the leverage will sit with them on what currency folks are going to trade in. So, what we're seeing with the China-Saudi discussion around the petro yuan, which doesn't seem to be really a standard thing yet, but we're starting to see inklings of some deals happening in yuan, but it's more related to the depth of the Chinese trade relationship with all these nations around the world. So the more we kind of, as the US, think we want to deglobalize and reduce our trade relationships with other nations, the more, we're out of the way in allowing China to do that. I think it's worth observing that the Chinese economy will grow, the depth of their relationships will grow, potentially the strength and importance of their currency will continue to mount as they build these really deep infrastructure and investment tie-ins around the world.